Yeah. Yeah. That one. I got the sponsors.
See, I don't think I'm clearing the players either.
Well, we just got to do it the best we
Does this
can.
go up anymore?
No, that's it. It's wide up.
I'm still catching the back of the players.
We just have to do what we have to do. Now, if we see that it's not working, 10 feet.
I wonder if they're going to change it. I wonder if it's like in the works.
I don't know. Dang, that was a pitch or an option?
You can't even see the other side.
I like what you say. Well, if you
Mic
notice,
check 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, 3.
mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4.
Looks like we have audio.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Alrighty, folks. Welcome into the bleachers tonight for a much anticipated Week 10 matchup between the Avoyelles Mustangs and the Red River. Yeah, we got a mascot?
I have no idea. Mustangs for Avoyelles. I'm not sure.
We're going to figure that out. But before we go any further, we'd like to talk about our sponsors for tonight's game.
What is the mascot for Red River? The mascot? Y'all mascot. The Bulldogs? So we have Bulldogs against the Mustangs. Okay, cool.
So
yeah, we're broadcasting. We have to make sure everything's right.
All right, let's talk about our sponsors tonight. Deaton's Cajun Kitchen. The all-new remodeled Deaton's Cajun Kitchen will be opening soon. Get ready, Kinder. Get ready. Kinder and surrounding areas. Serving steaks, fresh seafood, gourmet burgers, plate lunches, and barbecue Sundays. Drive through, call in, or dine in. They can't wait to see you. Or they also want to say go Jackets and best of luck tonight in Benton. Next sponsor is LCO Lawn Service LCC. Call Landon, Buddy, or to go today for a quote on your lawn at 337-200-0455. When it comes to your lawn, no job is too big or too small that they can't handle. And also Buck and Duck, specializing in land development, silver construction, tree services, debris removal, and hot shot trucking. No job is too big. Give owner Kenny Berry and his team a call today. So a very special thank you to our sponsors. Let's get their logos on the screen now. Avoyelles moments away from taking the sideline, and here comes the Mustangs with a 7-1 record on the season. Only defeat this year has come to the Manny Tigers, which are currently ranked number 1 in the state. And following behind them is the Red River Bulldogs. Red River will be wearing white on blue tonight. Avoyelles, it looks like it's black on black tonight. I can't really see that for.
Yeah. Yeah, black on black.
Tell you what, it's going to be a hard time catching the ball, seeing the ball.
Yeah.
So this is about as tall as we can get in the bleachers, folks. Just bear with us tonight.
It's going to be dark.
Somebody asks, is it cold over here? What y'all think?
Not bad yet.
Not yet. That is our 3 sponsors for tonight. Thank you very much to our sponsors for Week 10 football. We counted it out on the roster. They got 32 that are dressed. Gary, let's just check out these captains for Red River. Captains for Red River will be
15, 1, and 2.
number 5,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jenkins Palmer.
No, 15. 5.
Number 2, let's see, Antron Williams. Number 1, Davion McDonald.
And
number
15.
15, Douglas Robertson. Across the field, they might send the whole team.
Might.
Referees will head to midfield, and we are moments away from kickoff, coin toss here at Avoyelles High School. It looks like
They got
wow, number 79, Terry Augustine. Number 5, Jarius Wright. Number 7, Jalen Smith. And I can't get the last number.
It'll be hard to see numbers on those black
Will
jerseys.
be your captains
Yeah,
for tonight's contest.
It'd be hard to see any numbers, y'all.
I'm gonna have to hold it like this
All right.
half of the night.
Excuse me.
You can't tilt it a certain way.
I'm all out.
You all up? What?
I can go forward.
Yeah.
What if you zoom out a little bit?
Keith, what if you drop this a little bit? You think that would help?
I don't know.
It looks like Avoyelles has won the toss and has elected to receive.
I'm gonna go this way first.
A lot better.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay, got it.
So Avoyelles has won the toss and have elected to receive. Joining me tonight, I have Mr. Holden Lee, Mr. Keith Crozier, and Mr. Gary Swallow. And it is national anthem time here.
And then remain standing for the national anthem performed by the Mustang Band.
Dear Lord, thank you for this opportunity to gather again as the Avoyelles Park community does with so much joy in your name. We are assembled here tonight to celebrate the participation and successes of Avoyelles and Red River. We strive to learn from the coaches as we compete as teams and learn to appreciate one another, whether in victory or defeat. Remember to watch over all of us gathered here this evening, especially those that are sick or in need of healing. And finally, watch over all of us who travel home after the game this evening. We ask all of this in your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
right, folks, we are moments away from kickoff here at Avoyelles High School. Folks, if you are a fan of special teams, you might not like what you're seeing tonight. Because you're going to see some fireworks tonight. You're going to see two-point conversions. You're going to see fourth down tries. You're going to see onside kicks. You're in for a treat tonight.
First quarter, by the time you blink, might be over.
Right, you're right.
Avoyelles will get the football to start this game. And
Until the color of the jerseys goes.
Right.
Black.
They're black. They're black. No, they're black.
let's see if we can get the number
Black
on the
on black.
return here.
Got number 4.
No, you got it.
Number 4.
Number 4, Josh Williams is back.
I can't tell on the other side. I think it's 20.
Quarterback warming up in front of us.
Yes.
Oh, who's kicking off for us? Oh, here he is. That is Ryder Hagan kicking off for the Bulldogs. And you see where he's angling the football.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't want.
Onside kick.
They don't want no part of this return here. They might go onside kick themselves.
Well, if they go onside kick and they give them the ball at the midfield area, oh my God.
Might be a
Yeah.
pooch right there where a lot of the green grass is.
Yep, that's what it looks like, Jordy.
And it's an onside kick taken in by number 7. He takes a knee. And Avoyelles will have the football with great field position to start this one. So we might have a battle of onside kicks tonight.
We might, but you're trying to. I'm sure they're trying to keep it away from their speedsters. But man, you giving them the ball a short field like that, that's gonna be.
Aaron, them right here.
Yeah.
Trusting you deep.
Yeah.
All right, folks, you are in for a treat with the formations we're about to see with this Avoyelles football team. It's going to be 1st and 10, and don't quote me on the line of scrimmages tonight. First test, look at the receiver, the way he's lining up,
Right
guys.
up, you right.
It's going to be a handoff to the fullback going for a couple yards.
See the receiver.
I told you, you
gain
have to
of
take a
6.
couple.
Gain of
take you
about
a couple
5.
plays before you realize what's going
Right.
on.
They're at the 49 of Red River, Jordy.
Okay.
How big that tank is.
So 2nd down and about 6, I would say, or 5. Handoff to the fullback.
25.
And the fullback, big dash,
Nice.
picks up a first down. That first down brought to you by Buck and Duck, ladies and gentlemen.
25, I think.
That was number. I got a 25 there.
I can't tell. I can't tell their numbers. Their numbers blend.
Fellas, you see where they huddle at? Look how far away.
Right.
That's 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, if you have not hit the like and share button, go ahead and do that now.
See, look, it's fans rolling out.
1st and 10 for Avoyelles. On the move from the 40-yard line. Quick toss to number 5, looking for a block, and he is brought down.
Gain of about 5.
That was Gervarius Wright on the carry. Tackled by number 16, Chris Carper.
Looks like it's a 2nd down and 5, Jordy.
Well, Sam, we don't have the biggest bleachers in the world, and the press box is full.
Very tiny.
Yeah.
2nd down and 5.
Looks like
2nd
Red
and 5
River's
from the 35.
Red River's getting down. Yeah.
Gonna bring up a 3rd
Third
and
down
short.
and very short.
I think this is 4-down territory, brother.
It's-
Oh,
oh,
most everything's for that territory for a
hey
wall.
man. 3rd and 1. You might as well keep your defense on the field if it's 4th down.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even look. So,
I've been here before, Sam. I covered Put Barry a couple of years ago when they played Avoyelles. 3rd and 1. Waiting on the snap. There it is.
That's
Handoff
number
to
5 on the
Cuts it back
outside.
inside. Looks like he picked up enough for the first down. And that is a Buck and Duck first down. Hey, you look at it. That's Avoyelles' offense.
That's
4 to 5 a pop.
and they're good at it.
They're gonna drain
not
it.
only that,
They're gonna
drain that clock.
They're gonna drain the clock.
and you give them the ball right there.
Fellas, look how far back they use the huddle. Y'all notice this?
Mm-hmm.
That's not normal.
We got
Everything
first
about
and
this
10
offense.
from somewhere around the 30, huh? Oh, somebody jumped off sides, or we have a false start.
I don't know, fellas. Looked like he drew him. Was it neutral zone?
It's going to be a false
False
start
start.
against the offense.
Called against the Mustangs.
And the Mustangs will be penalized 5 yards.
You know what? It's hard for me to see this far.
Coach told us in pregame they like to play in the dark. Well, he wasn't kidding.
I like to see what it looks like on the field, you know?
It'll be first and 15 at the 35, Jordan.
They're throwing the football. Keith, they're throwing the football right here in front of us warming up, and you can barely see the football through the air.
Right.
They got some good eyes.
First and 15. Quick toss to number 5. Tries to get wide.
Outside.
And he does.
Oh, my goodness.
Ran out of bounds.
Did you just get pancaked? Yeah. Oh my God.
Looks like a gain of about 10 yards, Jordan. 9, actually. Second down about 6.
Keep an eye out on the drives tonight. So far, we have a 4-minute drive going. Second and 5 for the Mustangs.
Tonight, Jordan, you really have speed versus power.
Correct.
Greg, this is the best I can do because it's the lighting here.
Toss. There's number. It looks like number 5 again. Oh.
You take a look at it,
Ooh.
and the lights aren't
looks-
very big.
Looks like a first down, Jordan.
They
First,
said it's blurry, but
first and 10.
I mean,
Ball
what
is
can you
about
say?
the 16.
Have you ever been to a darker place?
It's hard. It's hard, people. It's hard. It's hard.
Sam said the view is clear. And we're also 10 bleachers up right now.
Right,
Some small
correct. I
bleachers.
mean, you're looking at
First and 10 brought to you by Buck and Duck. Waiting on the snap. There it is.
number 5 got on the street.
5 getting a
outside.
healthy load here on this drive.
It's tough to bring down.
He is hard to bring down, Jordan. Looks like he gained about 4 yards. About 4 yards.
It is done early.
5-minute drive going, fellas. Second and 5, waiting on the snap. There it is, quick toss.
Right up the
Looking for a
gut.
block. It's brought down, brings up a 3rd down. And might be 3rd and 4.
You can hear Bulls, coach. I can hear.
Look, oh, 3rd down and about 1, maybe 2. Jordan can't tell.
3rd and 2.
So this is where they want to be. They want to be 3rd and short all night.
Oh, yeah. And believe me, if they need to, they'll go for it too.
Oh, they will. Look at this one, Jordan.
Handoff to the running
oh,
back.
man. Touchdown.
Ida scored, and he did. Touchdown. Mustang.
Number 5.
Number 5. Jeremy Knight.
They're going for 2.
He's two fellas.
Yes.
That receiver we was talking about, I think that's him.
He bounced. He went inside and then bounced out.
Gets the Mustangs on the board. That touchdown brought to you by Deaton's Cajun Kitchen. And if you want an extra point kick, you're not about to get it.
Jordan, they just started their coin toss.
Mustangs will line up for the 2-point
That was a 6-minute drive, capped off by a touchdown run by number 5. And we have a 2-point conversion try coming. Quarterback keep the whole way.
No,
Or
5.
he got it off to the running back. They got in.
They got in.
2-point conversion is good. Did they hand that ball off?
They hit him in the backfield, and they still got it. Number 5, Hall, man, he's tough.
8-0 with 6:35 to go. I think one of their lights might be out there.
Oh, they went.
Huh?
Are they going the wrong way? 2, 3.
Hey, fellas, if y'all forget, but
Now we got it right, Jordy.
come back on the field because you know they're going to kick on.
That is right. Onside kick is coming.
You know it.
So, Avoyelles might get the ball back there. You never know.
Let's see.
And you almost got to think, you think they practice this during onside kicks throughout the week?
Oh, that's from what I've heard and from everything I've seen. That's their kickoff. That's their offense. Everything.
Hey, you look at it, and that is Avoyelles football, that first drive.
That's right. Just
Nothing fancy?
nothing fancy. Just pound it.
And I'm sorry to tell y'all, you're not going to stop it. You can only slow it down.
That's right.
Hans team is on the field for this onside kick. Number 26,
Jordy, look how wide
Traven
open this
Prater
field is right here.
will be on for the onside kick. And look at that
There
bounce.
it is. Oh,
Heck of a bounce
that
there,
was
huh?
man.
Did they practice onside kicks or
That
what?
was that close.
I thought he was about to come and grab it right there because it went past 10 yards.
It did.
All right, Gary, you have an offense that is averaging 40 points a game, so you don't think that Red River is going to blink here.
Oh no, but you're going to look at totally different offense. You're going to look at the spread with throwing and running and a combination of everything compared to power football. It's just which defense will stand up and stop the other one first.
Yep.
That's what we got to ask.
Fellas, I'm having a hard time seeing the ball.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, 1 back in the
That's-
backfield. Quarterback drops back to pass, got a man wide open, pass is complete to number 2, and he picks up a first down. That was
Number 2.
Antron Williams. Gary, try to pronounce that name for me.
Number 2.
And they go hurry up offense. We were wondering would they go hurry up with this Avoyelles football team. We thought they might try to slow it down. Quarterback drops back to pass. Got a man wide open. Caught.
right in the
He
middle.
might score. Can he get in?
Touchdown!
Touchdown! Bulldogs.
Now, will they go for 2?
Just like that. We talked about this on the ride here. We said Avoyelles would chew the clock. Red River would score the blink of an eye.
They're going to kick the field goal, Jordan.
They're going for 1 or going for 2?
They're going to kick the extra point here.
Really?
So just like that, took 2 plays, huh, Keith?
2 plays. 2 plays.
The clock was at 6:35 when they got it. It's at 6:12 now.
That's
Don't worry, it's about to come back to the seat.
Extra point is up. Jesus. He almost kicked that one over the fence.
You got to do now.
Yep.
Extra point is good. Just like that.
It's 8
With
to 7.
6 minutes and 12 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 8-7 is your score. You got a team that's going to chew the clock. You got a team that's going to score like that. We're
You're right.
in for a treat.
Fellas, last possession of this game wins.
Turnovers.
It may
Who makes the
well.
first
if they
turnover?
stay, yeah,
Steals the possession away.
yeah. If this thing stays clean, no turnovers and everything, the person that has the ball last may be the winner. So it's going to be very interesting, Jordy.
Think about this. Red River's defense didn't have much of a break.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Will this offense wear down that defense?
We thought that Red River would try to slow the game down, but Coach says we're going to go fast, and we're going to try to outscore you tonight.
Now, do they kick on that onside kick there?
I think they got to try to steal possessions from the team, huh?
The ball is flat on the ground, Jordy.
So he puts the football flat on the ground. Looks like another onside kick is coming. Boy, I ain't never seen something like this before in a football game, huh? Onside kick, nobody on this side, but somehow
Number
they
12.
recover the football. There, they tried to psych him out, sending everybody to the other side, and came back and kicked it this way.
Right. That's.
Very close because he was by himself right there.
So you look at it.
You got some hands. Everybody on the special teams got hands.
You look at it right now. Red River 0 for 2 on onside kicks. Avoyelles 0 for 1. Keep that stat in mind.
Whoa, man! Could you imagine?
This this what Red River does? Is kick onside kicks, or they're trying to?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Keith, are you not entertained with what you're seeing here? Huh? Oh, it's crazy.
Keith's like mesmerized right now.
Okay. Gain of 3, Jordy.
Not sure who had.
I don't know who had the ball, but it's. Yeah.
East St. John is about to score, boys.
Who got the ball?
East St. John.
All right, here we go.
Change your pick, Jordy?
Second
If
down.
he's in the game, I do.
Nope.
It says first down, but it's actually second down.
Quick toss. And
There he goes.
what we talking pregame? They're just gonna hide behind those linemen and
That'll be
then
third down.
take off.
Fellas, look how big 79 is by them safeties. Did y'all just see that? Oh my God.
Sideline.
Third
getting
down
pumped
and
up on
1,
this.
Jordy.
Does
Oh,
everyone
it's
like
actually less than 1.
how far I am zoomed out, or would y'all rather it right here? Somebody let me know. Right here or right here? Because we are not in big bleachers.
There he goes. Can't stop it.
First down,
Gain of
brought to you
about
by Buck and Duck.
gain of about 5, Jordy.
I know it's not, but it's almost like defending the veer, except harder.
Right.
You don't know where it's coming from.
The veer has more people spread and but this one you have no idea where this is
Almost like
going.
the veer, but except it's harder.
Right.
It's boom.
Yes.
It's boom. That's the formation is boom.
Oh, Jordan, look, Jordan.
First and 10 for the Mustangs. And they run it back this way. What a play call
Inside
there on
handoff.
first down. You get everybody moving one way, you run it back,
the other way. 4 yards. You don't know who's going to get that ball.
Misdirection, fellas.
Very interesting offense. We talked about that earlier this year. I mean, they have a very interesting offense. Just it's so hard to pick up. Be second down and about 5 or 6 yards, give or take. 5.
Handoff up the
Hands
middle.
up.
Still pushing.
Jeez.
Still not down, and finally they.
Jordy, that's another 5 yards.
Okay, that's smart. They said zoom in for Avoyelles, zoom out for Red River.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Zoom in for Red River, Avoyelles to know what's going on, and zoom out for Red River with the
to see
spread.
the whole field.
That makes sense, Jordan. Hey, y'all.
Another first down, Gary.
Jordan didn't change his pick.
If he's not in the game, I did. First and 10 for the Mustangs with 3:33 remaining. Time of possession in this first quarter. How about that, huh?
Up the gut again.
Fellas, first quarter's about to
Jesus.
Might start at 10 o'clock for the recap show.
Might. We might.
Where they scoring?
Hey, talk to Holly. She called.
I'll just tell her his accent.
That's five
She called
yards
me.
at a pop.
He's recording right now. No, we was trying to.
Oh, his own lineman right there brought him down, Gary.
Yep.
Third down. I think tell her
Hold on,
go to Eric's.
Hold on.
Tell her go.
Gordy said go to Eric's. She said, I believe.
Okay, that'll be third down, Jordy, and about 5.
3rd and 5 with 2:29 on the game clock.
This might be the fastest quarter of the
Rose
year.
Pine and DeQuincy tied at 7. Boy, Jake would be on a high storm
Oh,
tonight.
man,
huh?
Jordy. I think he got a first down, Jordy.
Another first down brought to you by Buck and Duck. You heard, Gary? Rose Pine and DeQuincy tied at 7. You think Jake will be on a high storm tonight?
You're right.
Rose Pine and DeQuincy tied up at 7.
Jake wouldn't sleep.
Jake
I know, he'd be jumping.
He would drive to the recap show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
He
First and
would.
10 for the Mustangs with 2:03 remaining here in the first quarter. 8-7 is your score.
Hey, Hey, Rosemont is a top school now, Jordan. Was it 2A, right? Or 1A?
2A. Quick toss to number 5. This is the play they scored on earlier. Here
Right,
comes the
he's still running.
Bulldog pursuit.
Fellas, he's hard to bring down.
And he's finally brought down. And this ain't even their starting running back. Their starting running back's out for the season.
Gain of about, looks like about 4, Jordy.
Rusher, right, Jordan?
Right.
But didn't they have a good two-headed monster though?
Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like about gain of about 4.
Second down and about 6 yards to go with 1:23 remaining. 8-7 is your score.
About 4 yards of carry, fellas.
I tell you what, Red River's offense is getting cold on the sideline, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fellas, it's that defense that's getting worn down.
Right.
Try to tell them.
Who got the football?
Dive
I think they handed it off up the middle.
up the middle. Dive up the middle.
I lost count.
Carries up the middle for a couple.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard.
Did East St. John's get stuck?
It'll be third down. It looks like about 4.
Remember their rush defense.
Third down about 4, I think, Jordy. Maybe 3.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from the same.
Game clock is clicking down, and Avoyelles is getting in no hurry.
You know it's 4-down territory.
Oh, of course. Up the middle, full head of steam, brought down, going to be close to
Looks
the
like
first
he has a
down.
first down, Jordy. Oh, he's close.
He's gonna be
no,
close.
4th down. He, officials marking down 4th down.
So it will be 4
Fellas, they might run
and
another play.
inches.
They might run another play.
I don't think so. Game clock's at 10 seconds. They're going to take it to the sideline and talk about this 4th
Yeah, they're
down
gonna go it
play.
on
We're
this
going to
side.
reverse the field. We're going to head all the way down to the other side.
Hey, Jordan, is it just me or the light is better on this side?
Yeah. Right here at the 30 and 20, it's got bright lights.
Yeah.
The baseball fields are on too. That's
So,
why.
end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, 8-7 is your score. Avoyelles leads Red River. So far, we've seen Avoyelles on the field for offense for 10 or
Fellas,
11 and a half minutes.
Red River's on the field for about 40 seconds.
That's what I'm saying.
Red
They
River's
scored in
offense
40
was on the
seconds.
field
They controlled the ball
under 30
for the
seconds.
other 11 minutes and a half.
Time of possession, holy cow, 11 and a half minutes that first quarter. And we will go to the other end.
Other end of the field, and let's
We will
see
have a
what
big
happens.
4th down coming.
And like I said,
Scores on my phone.
Right.
Yeah.
golly Jesus.
This is 2 top 10 teams in 2A playing here tonight. So it's
River's what, 9, huh?
Red River came in at 10. So this is not like this is 2 bad teams playing
No,
each other.
this is a very important ball game.
And remember, both of these teams lost a tough game against Manny, so these teams are
Right.
evenly matched.
You're right. You're looking at 2 quality ball clubs, Jordy. Yeah, but different philosophies. You got the spread versus the power.
Defense is getting fired up. It is 4th and 1. There's a snap, handoff up the middle, and he
That's
needed
gonna
a
be a
yard, and
first
I think
down.
he got 2.
Yep.
First down brought to you by Buck and Duck.
So we have 1st and goal at about the 5.
Did somebody take Lafayette to beat Acadiana?
You picked the Rams, Keith.
14, right?
Lafayette?
Acadiana? Left. Oh, I'm going to slap you cross-eyed. But that's the score
14 in the first quarter.
of Austin.
1st and goal. Do we have a yard marker? Looks
Yeah.
like the 3
Yeah, look right there.
3 or yard line for Avoyelles.
That's what it looks like, Jordan.
St. John's winning 6-0.
There's a snap,
Inside.
and I don't think he handed the ball
Oh,
off.
not quite. Oh, but that's close, Jordy. 2nd down.
Anybody picking you Iberia?
No,
I wanted to.
They're losing bad right now to the south side in the first quarter.
thought so.
East St. John scored 6-0. They did.
There's a snap. Handoff up the middle. Going to be close. Did he get in?
Yes.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Fellas, I told y'all, both sharing 13, Appaloosa's nutting.
Touchdown Avoyelles. What about that drive?
That was unbelievable.
Gary, you do the math. 6 minutes plus 2. They just went on an 8-minute drive, Holden.
They've had the
I
ball.
keep saying this, but what if they recover this onside kick? That's demoralizing.
Right, you're right. And going for 2 again, which is their offense. That's what they do. There's no special teams with the Avoyelles. There's just the only special team they have is onside kick.
Waiting on the snap for this 2-point conversion. There it is.
Number 5 walks
number
in.
5 walks into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion is
That will
good.
be 16-7.
With 10:43 remaining. With 10:43 remaining here in the second quarter. 16-7 is your score.
Yeah, grab the keyboard. There you go. There you go.
Avoyelles
Thank you, man.
lead. They didn't crack it or anything, huh?
Tell you what, though, it's wet.
Yeah, that's the do. There you go. Yeah, put that helmet over here.
Onside kick coming.
I know.
79, jeez.
Look at that's 59 right here.
Fellas, they got some size on this.
Yeah, they do.
79.
All right,
there.
look at this formation for this onside kick, boys.
They're going to have to spread out.
No, they're good. As long as he stays in the middle, they got enough on each side, Gary.
Yeah.
Look. Watch this. You think they practice onside kicks? Look at this, boys. It's going to be off sides, but they would have got it. So that is
Who? Who's that? Walkout?
STM just scored.
Quickly.
so you think about it. That's the second formation we've seen for onside kick so far. This is completely legal, Gary, because you got your right amount of guys on
On each side of the kicker, right.
I've never seen a formation like this for a kickoff.
And I'm not saying because it's my school, but we actually did run that one time.
And they're gonna kick
Oh,
this
they
one
kick
deep.
it deep.
So they do kick off. Well, they fooled everybody in the stadium just now.
And including me. Oh my goodness.
Pretty good kicker.
That's not bad.
Fellas, look how big that kid is.
Red River will have the football down 16-7. It is 1st and 10. Where are they going to spot it at? The 45-yard line.
Can you imagine if he would have kicked that thing at an angle? There was nobody back there except him.
So saying if they could do that,
Right.
All right, last drive they scored in 30 seconds. They're going to have to outscore Avoyelles tonight and get a turnover, it looks
Correct.
like.
Here they
Nine drops
go.
back to pass, throws one wide open, complete, number 2 again. And he's going to be brought out of bounds and have a first down. They might score in 2 plays again. Tell you what, they're going to stick to
That was 20 yards.
They're going to stick to their offense here. They're going to go fast and they're going to go spread.
You're right.
you know what might be the difference in this game, fellas? Special teams. When I mean special teams, I'm talking about the 2-point conversions for
Right.
Avoyelles.
Waiting on the snap on 1st and 10. They didn't see a guy here at the bottom. He finally comes running over. Pass.
Right
Caught
up the middle.
by number 11. Gets it inside the red zone just like that. They're on the move.
At the 14, Jordy.
1st and 10 from the 14. How many seconds have clicked off that clock?
Not many.
30 seconds. 27 seconds.
See
Wow.
why they scoring 40 points a game.
40 points a game from both sides. This quarterback's pretty good. They're gonna call a flag. Might have lined up all sides. That's the only thing I can think of, Gary.
Yeah, offsides.
Might have lined up in the neutral zone there.
5 yards the wrong way. I mean the other way.
Want to mention?
1st and 5.
Can you flip that up, Keith? Flip it. No. Let me see that page. 1st and 5. First handoff of the game.
And they got him. Got him in the
far.
backfield.
Want to mention, we just had the end of the quarter not too long ago. Our quarter sponsor tonight is LCO Lawn Service LLC. Covering our quarters tonight. Thank you very much to them. 2nd down and 5. Gonna throw one to jump pass.
Oh, tip.
Could have been intercepted.
Could have been intercepted.
Could have been caught for a touchdown. Receiver just said throw it a little bit higher, and it's 6.
There was nobody around him. That defender got his fingertips on that ball, Jordy. 3rd down.
$9:19 remaining, 16-7 is your score. Bulldogs knocking on the doorsteps here on 3rd and 5. There's a snap. Handoff to the tailback.
Oh, ball. Oh.
No, quarterback kept it. Oh, my goodness. Coach is not going to be happy about that one. He goes give
He
the
stuck him.
referee on this side.
He was still up. I heard that hit. I heard that hit.
You got to. You
I'm sure.
cannot beat Avoyelles with field goals tonight.
Wow. That was a stick, Jordy.
4th and 5.
That could have
there.
easily been a personal foul.
Fellas, you can hear that.
Might have a jump ball here at the bottom. There's a snap.
Inside.
Tries it inside.
Oh, he dropped
should
it.
have been
Oh, my
caught for a
God.
touchdown, and he dropped it.
That hit him right in the center of the
And
chest.
hit him in the numbers.
Right there.
And that's what we talked about.
No.
You
Oh,
cannot
my
have
God.
come up empty when you have opportunities to get points.
That's one you can't let get to your body. You have to catch that with your hands.
Okay, they got the ball at their own 10-yard line, 5, 8 minutes left. They might drain the clock here till halftime, fellas.
Kinder and Benton is 6-6 right now.
Really? Good job, Kinder.
Scores from around the state coming up at halftime, by the way, folks. But we talk about our sponsors. What would the score be
Here
at
we go.
this halftime? Abbeville ERAF score. Holden, people in the chat want to know Abbeville and ERAF. We get a better look at this offense now that they're coming this way.
Right. Tell you what, Jordy, you don't know who has the ball. They can hand it. They can do reverse. They can do it. It's unbelievable. Uh-oh, somebody's down. That looks like. Hopefully that's not foul. Somebody's on the ground, Jordy. Number 16, I think.
Is winning 6-0.
Number 16, I think, Jordy.
They injured Wildcat against the carry and Sampson.
That's a Mustang.
Oh, Wildcat. I'm thinking about Abbeville. They injured Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6-0. Abbeville leads ERAF. It looks like he's going to get off. It's going to be Gender walking back to the sideline.
They're helping. He's being a help. I'm not sure. I can't tell if it's ankle, knee, or
cold weather stinger.
Right. And that's one thing. Abbeville can't really afford to lose too many players.
Not Abbeville.
Not Avoyelles. I'm thinking of Abbeville too.
We're both
on the wrong one. Avoyelles can't afford to lose too many players.
Last several weeks, so it's all
Right.
we got a 2nd and long.
2nd and about 7.
If you're the Bulldogs defense, you have to force Avoyelles into negative plays. And
Right.
so far, they have not. The score should be 16-14 right now in that drop touchdown pass. How will that come back to haunt them later?
Five up the gut.
All
Oh, man.
it is a bunch of congestion in the middle, and then we find out last second who got the football.
41 drove that guy, and he was blocking. He drove that guy away from the ball.
That's the only thing I can think of, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a fancy offense. You just can't stop it, Jordan.
To me, it reminds me of a rugby team pushing forward.
Right. It's a rugby scrum.
Rugby scrum.
Right.
You just push it. And whoever comes out on the other end has got the ball.
Third and
Right.
short again. So far, they are 100% on third down.
Looks
so
like
far.
third and about
Oh, no.
3.
They missed one?
Yeah,
Third
Okay.
and 3.
They converted on fourth down.
There it is.
Inside.
Going to be short, I think. I think it's going to be short of the first down. And
No,
now they might
no.
say first down. Waiting on the official signal, and they will say
First down.
Another one.
3 yards, guys.
Yeah. 3 yards on the pop.
That clock, too. It is draining.
1 minute already taken off, and they've gained 10 yards.
You win time of possession like that.
You're right on that.
I love it. It's different.
This is totally
This
different.
is something we're not accustomed to. We've never got a chance to see before.
Hey, remember, who gets ball at halftime?
Red River does.
This is a big stop for the defense if they can get it.
And that's where
That's where you need
right
it,
there.
right
That
there.
First negative play of the game so far. Might have
Right.
lost a yard. For both teams not knowing us. Got 36 in the chat right now.
How many watching?
That's what I'm saying. We got 36 people watching right now. For both teams not knowing us,
That's not bad.
that's pretty good.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 11. You don't see a negative play coming out of this offense very often.
Y'all keep hitting the share button. Get the word out that the Mustangs and the Bulldogs are battling out on Friday night and week 10. Playoff seeding is huge after this one. First time they're going to try to get to the outside.
Oh,
And here
Lordy.
comes the speedster. Number 4. Kid got some wheels.
Oh, my God.
It's the first time we've seen them go outside tonight.
They're baiting them, fellas.
He shifted gears, man. He went from first to fourth.
The way they was running their offense, they wouldn't have scored because they weren't getting yards. That might have just helped them before that.
First down brought to you by Buck and Duck. 12-0 Abbeville.
My goodness.
SDM's up now. 14-7 out there up, Jordan. Damn, Walker out there, huh? I seen 15 minutes in.
Here we go.
Just in time for the playoffs, huh, Holden? Quick toss.
Number 5. Okay. 4 yards at a pop, isn't
That
it?
was number 15, Douglas Robertson on the
Even
tackle.
if they don't score right here, you wasted 8 minutes.
Yeah, tag some people in the comments that want to watch the game. Defensive coordinator not happy after that play. Tell you what, I'd have 79 right there on the lining up at the nose guard.
He does. They have him listed as a defensive tackle. Oh, him.
There's your speedster again, and he's going to be drugged back after about
4 or 5 yards.
4 or 5.
Fellas, you almost have to go hurry up right here, or they're content with this lead because
Oh, no, don't worry. That's their hurry up. That's their hurry up.
they're going out of time.
Watch.
Under 5 minutes now.
Watch.
It is 3rd down and 2. Ball is at the 40. I say 50-yard line.
Fellas, that defense got to be almost going down.
I'm sure.
Well, you got to think of it. What time you got?
7:36.
Quick toss. Looking for a
Ah,
block.
there he
and
is. He's got it. Oh, my goodness.
And that's going to be. So, first half's almost over.
Who's that? Who is that?
That was
Number 5. Number 5.
Midnight so far.
Yeah, boy, he's running. He's
Jervis right. And he comes up holding hands on his hips. He might be gassed.
well. It might be kind of tough, but unfortunately, they ain't got many people to take his place, right?
And we don't know the injury of 16.
Where's he at? Where's it? 16 where? On who?
That
Red River?
Avoyelles that lipped off.
4 minutes and 20 seconds left. 1st and 10 at the
This is the
44-yard
best
line.
look we're going to get of the formation tonight. He faked it to two guys just now. And before he faked it, he handed it off. You seen that?
Yeah, he faked it to two. You're right. Faked it to two people. Got him in there, Jordy. Very good. This is a deceptive offense. It's like, man, and like I said, the only thing I've seen as far as deception like this was a straight T run years ago by Opelousas Catholic. And like I said, this right here, it's a modified version of the veer, like you said, Holden.
Quick toss.
And follow those big boys. That's going to be a first down.
Number 5 picks up a first down.
First down.
Brought to you by Buck and Duck.
3 minutes, 24 seconds, Jordy. And
When you take a look at it, there goes 79. You go.
that's going to be.
You say Avoyelles is bigger because
Most of these teams are very good size, yes.
Not sure, Greg. I haven't found anybody covering it tonight. They want to know how to watch Abbey.
STM scored again, bro.
They want to know how to watch Abbeville and ERAF.
Oh, that is a double reverse. A double handoff. He tossed it and handed it off to number 4. Oh, my goodness, Jordy.
Hey, we're the only ones talking in the bleachers right now. You can hear a pin drop.
Wow. Hey, we knew it was going to be an exciting ball game.
But
And
if
it sure
Avoyelles
is.
goes up 2 scores right here,
That's going to be hard. Well, no, it won't be, but it's just, can you stop them?
now you're taking a
Yeah.
guess of where the football is.
That's to be third down. They stopped him.
I'm lost.
Right up the gut.
So far, this is the biggest third down of the game.
Right.
They didn't waste this clock right here, Jordy.
Right.
When,
Two
when did they
minutes
start
and
the
27
drive?
seconds.
What time was on the clock when they started this drive?
8 minutes and 30-something seconds.
But-
So we're in a 6-minute drive.
Time of possession is so one-sided.
Fellas, you realize it's 7:40?
They're going to try to go wide.
Wide.
Number
There's the
4.
speedster. There's the speedster. He's going. Oh, my goodness.
Going to have another first
First
down.
down.
Brought to you by
Looks like
Buck and
he's
Duck.
inside the 20, Jordy.
How many times they converted?
It's a
On
red
third
zone.
down. They moved inside the red zone. Brought to you by Beaton's Cajun Kitchen.
2 minutes and 4 seconds left. Inside the 20. Ball about the 19, 18-yard line.
First and 10 for the Mustangs. Quick toss to number 5. It's the only play call we really see what they do, huh?
I think they just made him.
1
Coach is
minute,
going to burn a
56
timeout.
seconds.
He
Yeah.
wants to get the football back if they score right here. You can go 2 for 1 if you think about it.
Well, you got to understand, these guys have got to be tired, Jordan.
Take a look at it. If they save some clock here, they can go 2 for 1. They can score and get the ball back to start the second half.
Correct.
Yeah, because they didn't show they can score in 3 plays.
A drop touchdown so far is the difference maker.
Right.
Like I said earlier, what we did,
Missed
we're going to steal the possession.
missed
Correct.
opportunities. $154 remaining before halftime. 16-7 is your score. Scores from around the half, around the state coming up at halftime.
I guess Walker Howard is back, Jordy.
So I guess I lost that one.
Wow, Westgate's in a good game with Parent with 4 times 12.
All right, Jordy, it's going to be second down and about 6.
Well, 12-0, Abbeville's up, whoever wants that.
Back from the timeout we go.
Mamu is currently beating Iota 8-7.
Upset alert.
I don't think so.
Hey, they split a receiver out wide, guys. Check this out.
Wow.
And they just hand it
Hands
back off
off.
of the middle.
And it looks like he's got a first down, Jordy.
Yep, another Buck and Duck first down. They go drop the chains.
I'm sorry, that's just a man standing there. There's nobody. He's
a
not going to
decoy.
get that ball. Oh, my
They
goodness.
literally wasted this clock before half.
You got to think now, if you're coach, do you burn the timeout here? Because Avoyelles might not
You look at
try
that.
to score here until second or third down.
Taking their time, though.
Look, you got 1:30 left in the game, Jordan.
And before half,
I'm sorry, before half. Apologize.
five
That's
gets
5
the
on the
handoff
outside. He's going. Touchdown.
and breaks off a couple
Oh, my
tackles and
goodness.
another touchdown. Avoyelles.
That's number 5.
Number 5.
It's his third
George
touchdown.
Wright.
Have yourself a night, kid.
Yes.
Third touchdown so far. Early signs of a player of the game
Yeah,
so far
going
the
for
first
2.
half.
But, Jordan, you got to understand that the dominance of this offensive line has got to be wearing out their defense.
Well,
I mean,
Gary, you also have to think about this. Holden, think about this. If you're Avoyelles, that's almost a win for you. You let them score right there, and you send your offense finally back on the field to try to get points and make yourself down by 7 or 8, and then go into halftime, get the ball back, and try to score again to tie it up.
Timeout.
They also wasted
Timeout Mustangs.
I'm saying they left 1:19 on the clock, and they can
Right.
score quick.
Timeout Mustangs. Wow.
that temperature drop.
But hey, this is the first really good weekend of good football, cold weather there, Holden.
So we got a 2-point conversion try coming.
Quarterback.
But before
Quarterback
then,
they're trying to get warmer here.
we timeout Avoyelles. I mean, Avoyelles could have bled the clock all the way down to 10 seconds if they wanted to, and then pound it in. But they left Red River at 1:19 on the clock.
Right.
Can they take advantage of it?
That's the key.
Hold on. First of all, they got to cover this onside kick.
They have to recover
Right.
the onside kick.
But
Yes, I
hold on.
keep forgetting about that.
They kicked deep last time.
That's because they had an offside penalty.
Right. But I mean,
They would've
oh
given
my
the ball
God.
right at a 40.
Right.
They're not kicking deep again.
Oh, yeah. No.
2-point conversion try coming. Handoff to number 5. Number 5 gets it done, goes untouched. 2-point conversion is good.
No, he's about 6'2".
I know he's tall.
1:19 to go. Your score is 24-7. Are they 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions?
But you left time on the clock, and Red River can come back easily and score, with their explosive offense.
But if they don't score, that's when things get in trouble.
Right.
This is a must-score drive.
Remember, they kick an onside kick
At
halftime. Even though
midfield.
they get the ball back, that doesn't mean they will.
Right. Exactly.
That's good points there. They're about to kick an onside kick right now, and then after halftime, they're going to kick an onside kick. 1:19 remaining. Onside kick coming.
This onside kick, if I'm at Red River, this is a must-have
Yeah.
kick.
And once you get that, it's a must-score type of drive.
Right.
Kicker's getting ready.
If you kick a field goal on this next drive, you cut it to 2 scores. You cut it to a 14-point game, which
Correct.
is still not
Feasible.
where you want to be. But it's points before half when you're getting the ball back.
But look, they're spreading. They're spreading out.
Going out like this, though, I bet that football hurts the kick.
I bet it hurts the catch.
Gary, they got number 7 right here on the bottom. If that ball takes any kind of bounce, he's going to go up and get it at the highest point.
You're right.
How big 7 is right here, fellas?
And they're just going to kick it.
Pooch it.
And I don't. Oh, nice lick there. I don't think that's exactly.
Midfield.
I don't think that's exactly what he wanted to do, huh?
They called the whistle as he fumbled it.
Wow.
Gary, I think he was trying to pooch it over there into the empty green,
Right.
the empty spot where nobody was standing, and somehow
Right.
he kicked it
They
right
kicked it
to
right
him.
to the center. That's what I'm saying, Jordan. If he would kick it to the sides, I mean, there's some open green right there. Open now, but hey,
So now-
you got
The table is set
Four-
for number 9. Who's our quarterback tonight? Let me see.
47
Trey
yards.
Smith. The table is set for Trey Smith. Can he rally the troops and cut this to a 10-point game before halftime?
You're looking at 47 yards.
1st and 10, and they're going to draw them
Oh.
off sides or what?
11.
Yes, they draw them off sides. They're going to make it 1st and 5.
I don't know. 11. That's pretty good.
pointed.
That's pretty good.
He
close.
pointed.
Yeah.
And now the referee on the other side
other
comes
side.
back in. It's going to be offsides. So it will be 1st
Yeah.
and 5. Let's see
Defense jumped and caused the
what
offensive guy to
down
move.
marker we're at.
We're at 1st
What
down,
yard line?
and we'll be at the 42-yard line. 42-yard line.
Okay. 109, 1st and 5 from the 42-yard line. Waiting on the snap. Shotgun formation, trips to the right, one receiver to the left. Now he's going to check with the sideline.
Yeah.
Waiting on the snap. There it is.
One,
Nine,
number
drops back
one.
to pass. Throws a deep pass. Gonna be just out of the stretch of his intended receiver. Just like that, they take the big shot.
This kid has a good arm.
Good arm, right? Most definitely. Tell you what, though, number one was open too. We had one-on-one coverage here and one-on-one coverage over
This
there.
team really could get a 2-for-1
Yeah, you're right. May well be 2nd down and about 5.
Well, you take this shot after the penalty. Kind of smart coaching there. 2nd and 5, and we have whistles. Timeout, Avoyelles. So we'll take a timeout with them. With 1:04 remaining here before halftime. 24-7 is your score. Let me update the comment.
It's cold. This is that cold I was talking about. This is that cold I was talking about.
Oh, believe me, I know the cold.
I can't feel my feet.
I wore the wrong shoes for tonight.
Yeah, you might want to.
Also want to try to figure something out. Has Avoyelles scored on 3 straight drives?
Yes, they sure have. Every time they've had the ball, they scored.
So we've had a 12-minute drive, we've had an 8-minute drive, and another 8-minute drive?
No.
No,
that's too
that
much.
can't be right.
Can't be.
12 and 8-minute drive.
12, 8, and what else? Because they scored 3 times.
No, we had an 8-minute drive, the first one,
What it is, they scored.
and then
They scored twice. In the
twice
second
in the
quarter.
swap. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
8,
8,
8.
and then whatever.
Second quarter overlap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
one.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So we're not good at math, guys.
But you got to understand, the first time they had the ball, Red River had the ball, they scored in 30 seconds.
Correct.
That's why.
Oh, he flinched right here at the bottom. No call. Quarterback's in a roll to his right. Throws one. Got a man wide
Wide
open. Caught.
open.
Got some green grass in front of him. Gonna have a
Oh,
first
a
down, and he
stick.
gets tattooed.
Say what they get.
54 seconds remaining.
That was
The
number 11, Jordy.
chains are moving. That was number 11, Elijah Harper, on the reception.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you now, they're not gonna go for a field goal. They're gonna go for a touchdown.
Oh, I don't
Points
mind.
are critical here late in the
1st
second
and 10.
half. And we have whistles. Timeout, Mustangs. Coach did not like what he's seen on back-to-back plays here. Let's take a timeout
That
with
should
him.
be their last one, I think,
Should be.
Jordy.
44 seconds remaining here at Avoyelles High School before we get to halftime. 24-7 is your score. No, that's East St. John.
East St. John is in white. Oh.
Big hold. That's my brother's daughter.
Yeah, Jordy, 44 seconds.
Where yard line we're at?
We're at the 25-yard line. Thing about it is, Jordy, this offense is so explosive. They can score in the blink of an
Oh
eye.
my. Look at that. LCA 35, Welsh nothing
Well,
in the second quarter.
Oh, God, second quarter.
Oh, we're back for this first down. Quarterback drops back to pass. Under
Oh,
pressure.
he's under
steps
pressure.
Up in
He
the pocket.
steps up and he's gonna
tuck it and
go.
Gonna step out of bounds to preserve some clock. And how many yards did he pick up? Might be a first down. It's going to be close. Waiting for them to mark.
They got to mark it. Hold
down.
up. Second
And they're
down.
gonna say picked up 9 yards there, brings up second down and 1.
Wow.
Yeah, stepped out of bounds. It looks like his favorite target so far tonight was number 2. Can he find number 2
Right.
here inside the red
Tell you what,
zone?
1 and 2 are his 2 favorite targets, yes.
Got a
Quick
man
pass.
wide open and pass falls.
Little high, little
incomplete.
high.
The intended receiver was number 11. That was Harper.
Led him just a little too much there, Jordan.
Brings up third down and 1 with 33 seconds remaining.
Gotta catch that, fellas. Gotta catch that.
It might help that he dropped it because he'd have been tackled in bounds.
Well, they still got 2 timeouts. So
Yeah, they still have 2 timeouts. They're out of timeouts. I think they still have 2.
this offense is definitely legit.
Yeah, we gave the stats Wednesday night. We said they both score 40 points per game. We're seeing why.
They score a lot more quickly.
Handoff to the running back. They're going to pick up the first down and a little bit more. And it looks like Coach will burn a timeout.
That's the
After
second.
the first down.
So he has 1 left.
Okay. So with 24 seconds remaining, it will be 1st and 10
Let's see
for
where
the Bulldogs. See what yard line we're at. Scored. East St. John scored. .24 seconds remaining. It is 1st and 10. Looks like the 11 or 12 yard line, Gary. I can't really tell.
I can't tell. It's right at probably about the 12, Jordan.
Will be 2 backs in the backfield for the quarterback. Might be in for protection here. 2 receivers split out to the right, 1 to the left. Waiting on the snap. There it is. Nope, they're both going to take off. Look, steps up in the pocket and dumps it off to his receiver.
Oh, we got a flag.
And we have a flag on the far side of the field. What could this be?
Not sure.
Holding away from the ball.
It looked like he threw his arms up, so I think.
If this is against Avoyelles, this is going to set up Red River with a golden opportunity here.
An eligible man downfield.
So it is against Red River, and that's going to back them up. What is this, a 5 or
It's
15 yard?
that's a 5 yarder. It's a 5 yard penalty, but that's at a critical time. Somebody broke downfield that shouldn't have.
But the fact of the matter is, you still wasted precious time right there.
So it will be 1st and 15 with 20 seconds remaining. Referee's about to blow the whistle to play. And there it is. They got to get on the field, Gary.
They didn't call a timeout, did they?
No.
That's not, you're not supposed to do that.
So they set the ball down.
No, but I mean the coaches went on the field.
They're going to have to get set here on 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back to pass. Looks under pressure.
Oh, he's under pressure.
He takes off running. Got it. Green grass. Can he score? Yes, he can.
Touchdown, Red River.
Red River with 11 seconds remaining here before halftime. And it looks like we will go into half with either a 10.
They're going for 2, Jordy. They're going to go for 2.
Fellas, he was sacked. His legs helped him right
The end got crashed on the inside. He did not contain.
Okay, so we will either go in with an 11-point lead or a 9-point lead,
Depending on.
the kick return coming. Heads up play from the quarterback there to tuck it and run. Showed off the burners for sure.
There's the
Quarterback's going to
pass.
roll to his right. Throwback to the
throws
left.
it.
Got a man wide open. Caught. 2-point conversion is good. We got us a game here, boys.
We got us a good game here, guys.
24-15 is your score.
And you looking at
That was number 9, Trey Smith, got it done with his legs on that drive.
you looking at a great opportunity to get the ball back.
Yes, we
And-
said 2 for 1.
Might get a chance to do 2 for 1. Get the ball
Come out
back.
of
Hopefully
halftime,
score.
Red River gets the ball first.
Get that onside kick. See how it works. Can't ever tell.
So far, Red River has tried 2 onside kicks, huh?
Pretty much, yeah.
So they may try for an onside kick here, get it, go for a Hail Mary. We
Right.
never know what's about to happen. I don't see no panic
No.
in this Avoyelles football team, though. They know
what they have to do.
They know their type of football.
Correct.
As soon as we get the ball back, we're gonna go take 6 to 8 minutes off the clock.
Correct.
I'll tell you, it was big though that Red River gets the ball at halftime.
Right.
If it was a Vols, it's scary.
Oh yeah,
But the thing about it now, their defense is going to have.
they have a rest.
Halftime.
Yeah, but still, that pounding that they have, that's, in the long run, that's going to come back and bite them.
That big rest.
And they're gonna kick
They're
this
gonna
one
kick
deep, and he will be taken down. And Avoyelles will have the football here. Gotta think it's 1-0 down.
Might be.
I'd do a play action pass right here.
You gotta think it's
I don't think they have that in their offense.
you gotta think it's a kneel down, but don't fall asleep on Coach Boone. Coach Boone might shock us all here and throw.
Look, there's no safeties on the top. If you go play action right here, you're going to score.
If you practice it, if you have a connection.
Remember they scored against Manning from a passing touchdown.
Right, they sure did. They sure did.
Or they might try to give it to their speed burner and see if he can get
That's what
outside.
I'm saying. They might, if you get some that speed burner with a good couple blockers.
Watch the tight end here, Holden. Let's see if anything happens crazy. And they're just going to
Oh,
take a
there's a-
knee and take this one to halftime. Only reason we were saying don't fall asleep on something
Yeah.
because crazier things have happened with this Avoyelles football team. So that is halftime, folks. Heading into halftime, 24-15 is your score. Red River will receive to open the kickoff of the third quarter. So, important touchdown there before half, and they get the football back, trying to go cut this
Just
into a
into
1
one-
or 2 point lead.
Correct.
Let's
And
go
they-
ahead and announce our sponsors before we go any further. Keith, you got a tablet? Alrighty. Let's talk about our sponsors. Oh, almost lost it. Real quick. Our yearly sponsor is Deaton's Cajun Kitchen. The all-new remodeled Deaton's Cajun Kitchen will be opening soon. Get ready, Kinder and surrounding areas, serving steaks, fresh seafood, cornet burgers, plate lunches, and barbecue Sundays. Drive through, call in, or dine in. They can't wait to see you. They also want to say, go Jackets. Also, Buck and Duck, yearly sponsor. They specialize in land development. Holden. Specialize in land development, civil construction, tree services, debris removal, and hot shot trucking. No job is too big. Give owner Kenny Berry and his team a call today. And final sponsor tonight is LCO, Lawn Service LCC. Call Landon Buddy Ortego today for a quote on your lawn at 337-200-0455. When it comes to your lawn, no job is too big or too small that they can't handle. Thank you to our sponsors for tonight. I will trade the tablet and handy logos here. I'm going to show the logos now, Keith. All right. Thank you to our sponsors for tonight. Buck and Duck.
Reagan is part of the AHS dance line. She enjoys music and playing the piano in her spare time. After graduation, Reagan plans to attend college and become a labor and delivery nurse.
Bat.
Memory is being able to spend her teen years with her friends and having fun. Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you to Deacon's Cajun Kitchen.
Nevaeh Blackson. She is the daughter of Lakeisha Blackson.
And thank you to LCO Lawn Services LLC. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors. It is greatly appreciated. All right, let's go scores from around the state of Louisiana. And Benton's beating Kinder.
Oh, wow. Come on.
14-12.
Looks like some second half's going to have to get better.
Yes, sir. Gary, you want halftime scores? You
Yes,
got 'em,
man.
my
Let's
friend.
get some halftime scores so we can know what's going on.
Jaden has been advanced for 6 years, tennis for 3 years, student council, the chess club, and basketball manager.
Be pinned to score in the comments before we do that.
After high school, Jaden plans to attend Southern University and made an common adjustment and become a lawyer. Jaden's favorite memory is when he went to regionals for tennis.
Oh, I got that wrong.
What's that?
I put 24-6.
24-15.
15 or 16?
15.
She is being escorted by her grandfather, Lee Cuvion, and her mother, Lee Vidal. Rosaria has been in tennis for 10 years, senior baler,
Who's that?
student counselor, and tennis for 3 years. After high school, Rosaria
The LSU what?
vet school.
Who's that? Who was that?
Commit.
Commit. Okay.
All right, scores from around the state we go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Santa Mont, East Ascension, 3-3 at halftime, Holden.
Who?
Santa Mont and East Ascension, 3-3 at halftime.
Oh, wow.
she is the daughter of Kevin Dustin and Brandy Green. She's being escorted by Casey Green,
West Monroe, oh, holy hell. West Monroe leads Ruston, 28-0 at halftime. Ooh.
Somebody got hurt?
I don't know. I know I got that one wrong.
Sulphur leads Sam Houston, 20-3. Barb leads Como, 17-6. Jesuit leads Rummel, 21-7. Oh, we might have got another one wrong, Holden. Benton is leading Natchitoches Central, 14-3.
Oh.
Scotlandville leads Denham Springs, 14-0. East St. John, St. Thomas More tied at 21. Acadiana leads Lafayette, 21-0. Southside leads New Iberia, 32-6.
He was also a 2021 debutante, a 2021 Cajun Center.
Cecilia leads North Vermilion, 35-7 at halftime.
Okay.
Beauchene leads Opelousas High, 13-0.
Now that's a shock to me.
Eunice leads Lagrange, 34-8.
Gabrielle Jacob.
Robridge leads Livonia, 22-8.
She's being escorted tonight by
Karen Crow leads Westgate, 21-14.
Gabby is part of the AHS dance line and the dance line captain for the 2021.
Rain leads Washington Marion, 28-14.
Also part of Beta.
Turlings leads Northside, 7-0.
Really? That's.
Winfield leads Jenna, 14-8 at halftime.
Whoa.
E.D. White leads St. James, 14-10 at halftime.
Whoa. Close game.
Lutcher leads Patterson, 28-14 at halftime. Abbeville leads ERAF, 25-0. That's gonna be a big win for them.
You're right.
Kaplan. Holden, you got this one? Holden. Kaplan leads Lake Arthur 22-14 in the second quarter. Iota leads Mamou 28-16 in the second quarter.
28. So they woke up.
Westlake 21, Jennings 21 second quarter.
Whoa. Jennings woke up.
St. Martinville 42, Crawley 0 second quarter. Union Parish 16, Mossman nothing. 13-0. Madison Prep leads Bruley 9-0. You heard Holden? Madison Prep leads Bruley 9-0.
I picked Bruley. No, I didn't. I don't think I did.
It's in
I don't remember.
the thing down there.
I
The
don't
tablet.
remember.
DeQuincy leads Rose Pine 9-7 at halftime. Boys, they pulled that one off.
Man, that is. Oh,
Vinton leads Kinder 14-12 at halftime.
Jay's gonna be flipping.
Laurelville leads Jeanerette 40-16 at halftime.
Wow, I picked that. Yeah.
Uh-oh. North Caddo leads the Arbonne Woods 22-7 at halftime. Oakdale leads Pickering 26-6.
That don't surprise me.
LCA leads Welsh 35-0. Wichita Christian leads Mangum 27-0. Holden. Wichita Christian leads Mangum 27-0 at halftime. Just me and you. Oh, man.
Oh, I'll pick Washington Christian. Huh?
Might be a bad pick. Was not expecting that score. Kaplan just scored 29-14 now. Amite 33, Kentwood 0.
Whoa. Hard to go against the rules, but man, they meet.
Franklin 27, Catholic of New Iberia 0. Catholic of Point Capee 20, St. Ed 0.
Ooh. I picked that one.
I picked that one too. A couple people. I think Donald did. I went Point Capee. OC 20, Westminster 0. You heard? Holden? OC 20, Westminster 0. Yep.
Yeah.
Homer 21, Haynesville 0.
I think we all picked Homer.
Sacred Heart 42, North Central 0. They dropped 40. Holden. That's some scores from around the state as we are at halftime here. Score is 24-15, and I'm gonna make my way down. You can put it on both of them for the meantime. My knee's gonna give out.
Grab me. Put your weight on me. Sit down, sit.
Locked up.
Dude.
Been in that
You
position,
better
position
quit.
too long.
You better quit playing softball, Phil. That's gonna break your ass up. Man. How's that one going?
21-21.
Ooh. Tell you what, Jordy, this second half has to start off really positive and strong for Red River, because if Avoyelles gets the ball back at this score, with this score on that, we might not have but 2 drives in the second half the way it's going.
You're right. Oh, DeQuincy scored by the way of safety. DeQuincy scored by the way of safety.
DeQuincy scored a safety? Dang, where'd that team come from?
They're playing for Jake.
Oh. We see the kicker coming out for Red River. They may well be setting up to win it with a long field goal. Can't never tell, man.
I'm sorry, but if the Quincy beats Rose Pond tonight, there shouldn't be no share for the
No.
title. If the Quincy beats Rose Pond tonight, they share the title. If Rose Pond wins tonight, they outright district champs.
Rose Pine, who? Rose Pine? It's going to be Rose Pine?
The Quincy sharing the title, even though the Quincy would have the head-to-head.
They should get it.
They should get it.
Look Walker Howard, boy. Ain't missed a beat.
Was it 21-21, Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
Jennings and Westlake, 21-21 at halftime. Come on, Jennings. Pull it off for me.
Well, we said that before. It depends on what Jennings team wakes up.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
because I already lost Mangum. Ooh, Abbeville's rolling 31-0. Same score, 13-0 Holden. Westgate just took the lead on Carencro, 20-15 now.
That's all, man.
Turlings is only up 7-0 at halftime.
That is amazing. I thought it would be a way more than that. Where are they playing? At Turlings?
Yeah, I think. At Northside.
At Northside? How's their feel at Northside? Is it pretty decent?
This is Grant. He took this.
Oh.
Nice. Grant took this at Catholic upon compete tonight.
Go ahead. Ooh, good catch.
For the other team.
Well, I'm sorry, but it was a good catch. That's what I'm just saying. Good kick.
Jeez, Walker Howard's throwing dimes.
How much time in the quarter?
We got 4 minutes left in the second quarter. We'll be starting the third quarter when they go into halftime.
They said Turlings 29, Northside 7 at half. So somebody got it wrong on the app.
Okay. On the score screen?
Yeah. Rosepine comes out at halftime and scores quick. Oh, they called it back. Red River has come out from the locker room and they have taken their sidelines. They will head all the way to the other end
That's Mindy.
of the field to warm up.
She said, she said, who's winning? I told her. She said, not the Lions on my end.
Tell her fear the beer.
Fear. Oh, yeah, I read that.
Look at this. I ain't never seen that before. Gary, read this. Read that.
Which one?
Holden, watch him warm up on the sideline. Throws a pretty ball.
Wow.
I never seen that before.
I mean, neither. Don't be interested.
Hold in. Braden wanted me to tell you about the Fountain Blue score in the comments. Braden wanted me to tell you about the Fountain Blue score in the comments. 30-3 at halftime. Yeah. A guy named Braden. Touchdown STM.
All right. You cold, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. You want to go stay right there? Or you want to go up one?
I'm going up.
With
We
it.
have a problem.
Hold up.
There you go.
Got it.
We just put it for a return.
Oh, yes, he's still running.
We are back for the second half coverage here at Avoyelles High School. Your score, 24-19.
15.
15, my fault, 24-15. Avoyelles has the lead, but Red River has the football.
Quick pass.
Pass is complete. He is down about a 5-yard gain.
Gain of 5, Jordy. It'd be second and 5 at midfield. They going with some.
Oh, you got it?
They going
I said,
tempo
man,
there,
did it
Jordy.
fall over the fence? Second and 5. Quarterback drops back to pass, throws a bullet over the middle, complete for a first down.
Number 11.
Look at this.
Right.
Some extra activity afterwards. Quarterback goes and grabs his lineman. And it is 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, similar to the first half.
Right.
28-28. 28-28.
Okay, here we go. Pass.
Take a shot. And caught! How about that? Down all the way to look like the 1-yard line. 3 plays. They are knocking on the doorsteps. They have taken 1 minute off the game clock. We said how important it was to score coming out of halftime to cut this to a 1-point or 2-point lead.
Avoyelles left too much time on the clock before halftime.
You're right.
Jordan?
You're right. That was. Great pass there from number 9. This might be a handoff to number 4.
Handoff to 4, right?
Nope.
Oh,
quarterback keeps the whole way. Gets to the end zone. Touchdown! Bulldog! How about that? What a way to start the third quarter.
Looks like they're going to go for 1, Jordan.
To cut this to a 1-point lead.
3-point.
2-point lead.
Yeah. Yeah.
So could cut this to 2 points.
Y'all excuse my friend.
Pass down.
Kick is
Oh,
up.
I don't know.
Kick is
No
no
good.
good. So it will be a 3-point lead. And Avoyelles is fixing to get the football back depending on this onside kick.
Very important.
Old man Keith got cold.
Pick up that hoodie.
Y'all ready to watch this 10-minute drive?
Yeah.
We talked
Barring anything crazy happening.
We talked about 2 for 1. They just went 2 for 1.
All right, they sure did, Jordy.
Let's see if that extra point miss comes back to the home.
Right.
Should run some hand warmers.
Well, they went for 2 and got it, so it's
think about this.
basically just as
The
if
drop touchdown earlier, they would have the lead right now.
Correct. That's true.
Oh, temperature dropped big time.
Sure did.
What, the 40s?
I would say.
40s to 30s, huh? But look at it, Jordan.
Okay, here we go, Jordy. The ball is laid on the ground. Looks like we're going to have another onside kick.
I'm throwing my heater on when I get in that truck.
Yeah, mine too. You're right. I'm going to put that sucker on.
Onside kick coming. Where will he kick this football?
Oh!
What kind of roll will
Leave
it
it?
take?
It won't
It's
kick
not
that
going to
there.
take enough. He kicked it 4 yards.
Oh, you just gave Avoyelles the ball at the 44-yard line. Oh, my gosh. That's good philosophy and good attempt, but it fell short. I mean,
I'm about to say, just see him just score again. Now it's getting windy.
I'm literally shocked about that West Monroe and Ruston score.
The only thing I can think of is turnovers or injuries.
correct. I would say the same thing.
Well, do you have to put West Monroe? If they beat like that,
I'll pick
put them back
Ruston.
in the fold now.
Yeah, you're right.
Not Jordan.
Yeah, I picked Ruston to get to the Dome last week. I might not pick them Sunday.
Right.
1st and 10, quick toss to number 5, similar to the first half.
He got about.
Who makes the Dome for each division?
Yes.
Okay. Like
Your
just
final, you're picking your semifinals, your championship game, and who you think your champion's going to be Sunday.
Second down, it looks like about 6 to go, Jordy.
But that's a win for Avoyelles. As long as they're going
make it
positive
7.
yards,
Make
Gary,
it 7. Yeah, right. Most
that's
definitely.
a win for this offense. Second and 6. Handoff to the fullback up the middle. Folks, if you ain't already hit the like and share button, go ahead and hit it now. Tag some friends, tag some family. Let them know that the Mustangs and the Bulldogs are battling it out in week 10 here on Friday night.
Third down and about 4, Jordy.
They have not went play action yet. And they won't do it again. Here we go.
Ooh, that's going to be close,
Here
Jordy.
we go. It is 4th down.
4th down and about a half
And
a
here
yard.
comes the big boys. The big boys are checking in, Holden. This is a huge 4th down in this football game. If
4th
Red
down.
River gets a stop, the momentum
Will
has
change
swung completely. It is 4th down.
she's not right on the spot.
No, he's not right on the spot.
And about a long 2 yards. Waiting on the snap. There it is. Hand off to 5. 5
he's got
will
it.
get the first down.
Hey, when in doubt, give it to him.
Yes.
First down brought to you
Oh,
by
we got a
Buck and
flag.
Duck, and we have a late flag.
Got a
in this
flag. That's going to probably be a dead ball foul.
Fellas, the thing is, they already got the first down, so now you back them up. That's just gonna give them more time to waste.
one. Or
Well,
they might tack
you
on
can't-
15
might-
yards for
yeah,
the end of the run.
That could have been the other way too. Yes, it is against this. It's against
It's going
Red
to be
River.
against Red River. That's
Personal foul
That's after.
after the play. That's a 15-yard penalty, Jordy.
Where are they going to spot this one, Gary? He's still walking
He's
it off.
walking. That's a 15-yard penalty. That was a personal foul.
16-yard line.
After the play was over with, Jordy. That's a hard penalty.
At the 16.
Yeah.
8:43 remaining here in the third quarter.
Very, very important. Very important.
Hand off to number 5.
He's still going, Jordy.
Going to be down
Oh man, that's gonna be close.
about to the 5-yard line. It looks like.
It looks like yeah. Number 3 is coming up, kind of gimpy there, Jordy.
It
for
looks
Red
like
River.
he hands off the football to the fullback, and somehow the running back has the football.
Right. Well, it was like a little. Yeah, he fakes it here and tosses it. Like I said, I've never seen an offense run like
I got to
this.
see this on film. I got to see this on film from upstairs. First and goal for the Mustangs. Knocking on the doorsteps. Ball is on the ground, fellas. I think
Oh,
the Bulldogs have it. Your first sign of what could be a
No,
mistake
yes.
tonight, and they have the football.
That is the turnover right there.
There's the turnover we talked
talked
about.
about.
Which team would it come with? Holy cow.
Look at this sideline, Jordan. Talk about happy. But Could it be too early?
Avoyelles looked like they were marching in to extend their lead, and Red River falls on the fumble, and they have the football with a chance to take the lead here.
Did you just fumble the football at the 1 yard line?
At the five.
Regardless. Wow.
We have number 3 looks like he's banged up on the sideline.
This is a top 10 matchup in
Yes,
2A.
it is.
Quarterback drops back to pass, got a man open, passes complete to number 1, and he's gonna flip this field. Was backed in inside their red zone. Now they will have it 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. We got us a dandy of a football game here.
Yeah, you're right.
24-21 Red River. They have not stopped their passing attack yet tonight. Holden, what you think?
They have not stopped their passing attack at all, Jordan.
This could come down to who has the ball last.
Good. Pressure.
Throws a bullet.
Outside.
Complete to number 7. What an open field tackle that was.
That was a great open field tackle.
Pass was complete to number 7. Tackle by number 4, Josh Williams.
You know, I realized no sacks in this game.
Right.
There's a snap. Quarterback drops back to pass, and he's going to
Oh,
fall
ball.
down.
Oh,
Ball
man.
hit the turf, but the quarterback heads
I
up
have
play
no
to jump
idea
on
what
it.
happened.
Did it slip out of his?
It looked like it slipped out of his hands.
I can't see. What happened?
Big pass play. 4. I don't know.
STM's up. STM's up. Is that a sack or a fumble?
He dropped the
He
football
dropped the
and fell
ball.
on it.
He went to throw it, and it just slipped out of his hands.
I guess his hand wasn't going forward because the football incomplete.
3rd down and long, right?
Shit, it's 3rd and what?
3rd and long.
And they're going to call offsides on the defense right here.
Yeah.
Offsides
Offsides,
on
so
the
it'll be
defense.
3rd.
This is going to make this a better 3rd down try.
3rd down and looks like about 13, 12, 13.
Tie game.
Touchdown, Keith.
Tie game.
Tie game, depending on the extra point. STM and East St. John is in a good matchup, huh?
You're right.
He scored 70 points in
You want to change,
Right.
change your pick.
3rd down and 12. Quarterback drops back to pass. Looking,
Oh!
gonna take off running. And he might get
Oh,
the
he
first
might get
down
the
and a
corner
little
and
bit
more.
more.
Oh, my goodness.
How about number 9? Trey Smith doing it with his legs tonight.
You can't stop him. Hey, he's the fastest kid on this field right
Right.
now.
You almost have to put a spy out for him.
He's the fastest kid though, Jordan.
I don't know if they didn't. It's just he outran him.
How do you can use a spot?
Right.
Numbers are climbing. We're set to have a good finish here. There's a snap. Quarterback drops back to pass. Quick slant over the middle. Pass is complete to number 1, Davian McDonald. Tell you what, this offense is going to give somebody trouble in the playoffs.
Well, you're right.
And you know what I just realized, fellas? This is big points for Red River.
Yes.
Right, Jordan?
Quarterback drops back to
Quarterback,
pass. Throws one deep pass. Going to be a jump ball. Almost completed. I said jump ball, but what a pass that was.
I think he was a little out of bounds. He was very close to the sideline.
Almost got an over the shoulder completion right
I
there.
didn't see, but that quarterback almost got.
Yeah, he almost got drummed. Yeah.
You take a shot on 2nd and 2 right there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
You take the shots at the right times. Where your down markers are.
Very Boy, now they got to work on getting the first down.
3rd and 2. Here comes the linebacker. Now he steps,
Inside.
drops back. Quarterback pull. What a read. He's going to have a 1st down and more. That was all quarterback right there.
Yeah,
he read
he
the
pulled in.
defensive end.
Right, he sure did.
He is taking over here in this second half.
Second half, Jordy, it all started on the
Red River
the last
quarterback
possession.
is a Navy commit. We just got word in the chat.
Somebody did say that.
Yeah, somebody
It's a
heard.
Navy commit.
But that started last
Navy run the spread?
in the end of the first half.
Well, he's going to be pretty fast to run their offense.
Well, if you notice what we just did, that RPO, that's what Navy runs.
Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. 9 drops back to pass. Finds an open receiver. Still fighting for yards. Gets it all the way close.
To the 10-yard line.
And we're waiting on the ruling.
Yeah.
And they're going to take a look at it. Waiting on the official ruling. They're going to call the chains over.
I'm sure. That looks very, very close, Jordan.
It's going to be a measurement.
Can't tell from here, but it sure looks like.
Rose Pine starting to pull away, boys. 21-9. Gary, let me know if they get it. We'll be looking at some scores.
All right, go ahead. Looks like he's got it, Jordan.
It's going to be a Bulldog 1st down. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. Quarterback drops back to pass, throws one.
Quick, it hits
Trying to get his back out the backfield, and he never turned around. We're going to need the charger, guys. We just hit 20%.
Look. Be careful, dude.
Second and goal, it looks like they dropped the chains.
Yeah. It's inside the 10.
Quarterback drops back to pass. Going to
He's
step
gonna
up
run
in
it.
the pocket. Takes off running. Look at the
That's
speed
it,
on this
that's
kid. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, touchdown, Bulldogs! And they have taken the lead here at Avoyelles.
Looks like they're going to kick it, Jordan.
Extra
Going for
point
one extra point
pending.
pending.
.422 with the extra point pending. Snap, hold, kick. Kick is up,
That
and they
one
roughed
looks
them.
good.
No call. Kick
Yep.
is good.
Good. 28-24, Jordy. 4:22.
28-24. So far, Red River scored before halftime. Scored coming out of halftime, and then they got a turnover and scored off the turnover.
I think Red River scoring for halftime is what changed the game.
Right. Well, that fumble right there is the key. Right there. You were going in. You were inside the 5-yard line, getting ready to go in, and then they took it over.
You got to just kick this deep. You can't give them good field possession right here.
I'm not sure. Well, it looks like he has a T in his hand. Yeah. Yeah, he has a tee in his hand this time, Jordy. Looks like he might kick it deep.
Yes, that was a 95-yard drive. They're going to kick this one deep.
Oh,
By number 23, and he is ran down. You think you got a momentum switch?
Yeah, sure does. But can they get it back with their offense?
It will be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
Ball is at the 20, looks like the 23-yard line, Jordan. 22, 23. Ooh.
A shoestring tackle away from breaking that one.
To the tip.
Right.
Quick toss to number 5. Just
down.
dancing
He's going.
around, Gary.
Power
Following his
football. He's up to the 40-yard line, Jordy. You still mic or you got the power on?
Still rolling until the end of the 3rd quarter. Then we're going to turn the mics off.
All right.
What?
I said, end of the 3rd quarter, we're going to turn the mics off and plug it up.
Yeah.
3:28 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. First and 10 brought to you by Buck and Duck. Going to be a little speed sweep to number 5. Cuts it back inside, and he is tackled down by 3.
Looks like a gain of 5 yards, Jordy.
Tackled by 3 Bulldogs there, and he is slow to get up. Helmet came off. He's got to go out for a play, Gary. And we also have we have an injured Mustang down. Good looking receiver right here in front of us, I hope. Number 1.
Yep.
That's what I said.
Oh.
That doesn't look good, Jordy.
Well, I said after that fumble, I said after that fumble right there, I really believe it.
Notre Dame defeats Port Barry 41-6. So we were close.
We were close, huh?
On the way here, we said he's going to get up and walk off on his own power.
Who was that?
That was number 26, Gary.
26.
Traven Prater.
Tell you what, it's crazy, y'all.
He does your kicking.
First quarter.
You realize that?
Huh?
He's your kicker.
Oh, really?
Hey, fellas, realize first quarter, you could hear a penny drop. Look how the tables have turned.
Right.
Thank y'all so much for the love in the comments. It's greatly appreciated.
You got some good ones?
They're saying you guys are awesome. Great job doing this game.
Avoyelles people?
I think this is Red River.
No.
I think it's either Red River or just fans.
How many people you got watching?
60.
It's not bad for a game we never went to, you know?
Yeah, we don't really know
we go.
anybody from both sides. 2nd down and 5. Clock runs. Just went under 3 minutes. Handoff to the fullback. And he is stood up. Going to bring up a 3rd and short.
It's like number 5's coming back in the ball game.
On a cold night here in Moorville, Louisiana.
I mean cold.
Somebody's grandpa right here in front of us is fired up, Keith.
Oh,
Yeah.
Somebody's dad? Quick toss to number 5. Getting behind his blocks. And look
There
at
he goes.
this effort.
He just waited.
He waited.
He waited.
It cleared,
Waited till
and he
saw it.
went. Picks up a first down. Brought to you by Buck and Duck.
Tell you what, fellas, that fumble hurt him.
Right, most definitely.
Kinder 28, Vinton 22 right now in the third. Come on, Kinder. And off to the fullback up the middle.
He's still going. Looks like he gained about 4, Jordy.
Tell you what, Red River coaching staff is coaching to win this game.
Yes, they are.
They have been coming out of this second half with vengeance on this sideline.
Right.
2nd and 5 for the Mustangs. Quick toss to number 5.
Look at him. He's
Just following his
going,
blocks.
He just,
Look at this.
Call a flag on Red River, y'all.
I know.
And they get some extra activity after the play.
Oh, that number 10 is.
Coach is not happy.
No, his own players are telling him, say, get him out. You know that. You know that's bad. Whenever your own players are telling your coaches to get him out of the game.
What happened?
79 told him get him out of here.
Yeah, he was telling his own coaches to get him out the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Will this be offsetting penalties? Yes,
Yes, they
offsetting
offset.
penalties.
That should be close.
Where's he at? Did he come out of the game?
No, he's still in the game. No, no, it's a first down.
That little breeze is starting to hit ball.
All right, first down brought to you by Buck and Duck. That was offsetting penalties.
Say we're not committed.
You're right.
Tell you what, last year when we went to Haynesville and Mangum, it was about 20 degrees colder. That was in the quarters and the semifinals.
I know that was miserable.
And that's up north.
Yeah, that was miserable.
That was miserable.
What's that field right now, bro?
Halftime.
Halftime.
Yes, halftime.
Are we in the fourth quarter?
Quick toss to number 5. And here comes a
we
penalty
got a
flag.
flag.
This may be trouble. If this is holding, it backs you up 1st and 20.
You're not sure.
And Avoyelles has to talk to one of their guys.
We're talking a big 79.
Holding against the offense.
Avoyelles.
And look at this defense getting fired up. Everybody watching right now, what would you say if I told you the phone's about to die?
Put the charger on.
Just want to see what the comments have to say, because we still have a whole 4th quarter to go.
28 seconds left. 1st and 20, Jordy.
Clock will run. They don't even have to. Yes, it's a 2-second difference, right? So they do have to snap it one more play.
Yes.
First and 20, hand off to the speedster, cuts it back inside. And he's going to be brought down, and that will do it. 3 quarters have come and gone here at Avoyelles High School. And coach calls his team on the field, and look at this. You think they won't this one?
This is
3
exciting.
quarters have come and gone. We are 12 minutes away from deciding the winner in this Week 10 matchup. Huge playoff implications are on the line.
Yeah.
got number 3. You got number 10 playing in week 10. It doesn't get any better than this.
Quarterback's number 5. Okay.
The key for me on this game, Gordy, I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, if Avoyelles drives down and scores a touchdown, and how fast can Red River? Can they control the clock enough?
That's the point. But listen, Red River doesn't want to score too quickly.
That's what I'm
You give them
saying.
balls, they will drain it.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, if it comes down to a game-winning field goal, we know which side it's on.
Correct.
Problem is, you need more than
First play of the 4th quarter, moments away. Misdirection this way, and it is blown up by the linebacker.
This is important, Gordy.
We
No
know.
game.
We know this is going to be an interesting 4th quarter.
Right.
Mics are going off, Gary. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Let us know if you still got us. Uh-oh. Here we go. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Turning the portable charger on now.
They get this stop right here and go score. You won't say it's ball game because the Bulls is going to run the ball.
It is 4th and 11. There's 10:50 on the game clock. This might be your first pass of the game from Avoyelles. Nope, handoff to the running back, and he's going to be stopped. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Hello, we got us a game. Where is he going? Celebrated all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Very important. Now, can the defense slow down this team?
Gotta love high school football.
You got to love high school football.
If you ain't passionate about this,
Yeah. Can Avoyelles slow down or stop this high
Gary, I'm
power
gonna tell you right
offense?
now, no, because they haven't.
They haven't.
They haven't. The only way it's gonna happen is if they beat themselves.
That fumble.
That fumble is the turning point of the game.
Hey, did we go Avoyelles across the board with this pick?
Yes.
Yep.
I think they're gonna wave it off. So the back judge called a penalty, and they're gonna wave it off. But why would they wave it off if they had 12 on the field, Gary? He's coming off late. To the dart. Oh, he dropped it.
In the chest.
The only way they're gonna do it is if they beat themselves.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Gary, they had 12 on the field, and somehow they waved the flag off.
I have no idea, George.
You seen that?
What?
Avoyelles had 12 on the field, and they waved the flag off.
Is that why 79 ran off the field?
Yeah.
He's on offense.
But why, it should be a legal substitution or something.
Right?
I think it has something to do with the fact that it was a turnover on downs and it was a change of possession.
Maybe.
Trips right. One receiver to the left. Quarterback's going to roll to his left. And now he's going to tuck it and run. He's going to turn the burners on.
That's the best athlete right now.
Yeah, nobody's sitting in these tiny bleachers for Red River. Red River traveled well. 2-hour drive here to Avoyelles.
Look at this earlier. They showed up.
Yeah, they showed up late.
Holden, give me some scores.
They probably had they probably had to find a place first, man. You know.
We took a left, a right, a couple more rights, and a couple more lefts just to find Avoyelles tonight.
Right.
Because we're not from both sides. We are from Port Barre, Louisiana. So we're just covering two great teams tonight on Friday Night Football. Quarterback drops back to pass, throws one high, caught, went up and got that one. Pass is complete to number 2.
All right, Jesuit's the real deal.
Oh yeah. Jesuit and Catholic BR setting up.
Rustin scored 14-28 now.
Good win, Sulphur.
I think we always saw it. Wichita Parish finally took the lead.
But look at Benton beating Natchitoches Central like that. 2nd and 1. Quick pass, complete to the running back. Got some blockers in front of him. He breaks off a tackle. There he goes. Still on his feet. Could he go the distance? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And we have a penalty on the field. This might be a Sessa celebration. I'm not sure what's going on.
I'm not sure what they got.
Gary, you got momentum swing, huh?
Go for it.
Holy cow.
You say John's tied 35-35.
Waiting on the official ruling, but it should be a touchdown.
Yes.
Touchdown counts after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Red River.
I'm by myself this week because y'all all went off the losers, right? Jordan loves it. We'll text Donald. We'll Tigers. What else scored? Oh, shoot. Look, Rain and Washington Marion, 28-28.
We said that they average 40 points a game. They're showing their muscle tonight.
This would be looking at 35, 24. They going for 2?
Wow, Jenner just took the lead on Winfield, Jordy. They were down all game. Happyville's rolling.
2-point conversion try coming.
Hey, fellas.
Quarterback's going to roll to his right. He might just take off. Nope, throws it wide open, man. Caught. 2-point conversion is good. Look at this sideline, Gary.
Big time sideline celebration. Look at that.
Do we have us a good game or what?
What was the score?
13-9, Brewley's up.
Yeah, I think I was the only one. Wow, you want to talk about it? Wow, game, Jordan.
Hold on to your breath, folks. It's going to be a heck of a 9 minutes.
Hey, General Trask is definitely the truth. That's why I think they're going to win 2 this year. This is 6-22. General Trask, man. Wow, that was a bad pick by DR Bone, Jordy. 57.
Oh, they're going to get a ball from the 45 of Avoyelles. And that unsportsmanlike penalty is less than the kickoff.
Yeah, Dustin, we're just saying we're excited. That's all. We're very excited for this game. There's been some excitement in the second half. And they might throw another flag.
That's got to be on. Yeah.
3 flags on the field.
Coming.
Yeah, it was.
That's got to be
Gary, are you seeing what's going on here? Unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams, offsetting penalties. First down, Mustangs. Acadiana leads Lafayette 35-7. Santamont leads East Ascension 10-6 in the fourth quarter. I tell you what, Boshan might get in the chat tonight and give us hell.
Might, not me.
You're right. But you wasn't on the show Wednesday, so they don't know you picked them. Quick toss to the right. Number 5 breaks through for a first
I'll be sure to let
down.
them know I picked them. I'll be sure to let them know I picked them.
That is a buck and duck first down. And we have an injury on the field. Is that the running back, Gary?
I'm not sure. Can't really tell.
Westgate has pulled away on Carencro, 33-15 now. Eunice is beating LaGrange 53-14. Brobridge is beating Livonia 50-14. They peaking at the right time.
My hands are frozen.
Oh yeah. Turlings is winning 43-7 on Northside. Edie White is beating St. James 28-19 right now.
Damn, that's probably the most points somebody scored on E.D. White.
Lutcher is beating Patterson 48-22 right now. Abbeville is beating ERAF 38-0.
E-Rad, talk about what's won 7 in a row. Lost the last 2, Jordan.
Bruley is beating Madison Prep 13-9 right now. Kinder's up 44-30 with 5 minutes left. Good job, Kinder.
Up 2 possessions, under 5 minutes.
Kaplan is up 43-20 on Lake Arthur.
Wow.
Jennings is beating Westlake 42-35.
Is that, what you call it, Jordan? The ETN night?
Yes, it was on senior night.
They must have came out of
Time is not in your favor. When do they go play action is what I'm wondering.
honestly, Jordan, if you're Red River, you let them run the ball all they want.
Let's see him get the ball, no.
Gonna be close to a first down. I think he got it. Who scored? East St. John scored?
What's the score? Huh?
41-35 right now.
East St. John?
Yep.
Wow.
Clock is at 7:48. OC is beating Westminster 40-0. Rose Pine into Quincy. That is a final. Holden, what was the final score? For Rose Pine into Quincy. Oh, there's your play action. And he's got a man wide open. Caught, and he's going to take it the distance. There's your play action.
Oh my God.
Touchdown.
They
There was your play action that we've been waiting on all night.
Hey,
Tight end relieves, baby.
How about that throw and catch? Because that receiver didn't see the ball until last second.
Right over his shoulder, Jordan. Oh my God.
Fellas, we got us a thriller.
We got us a ball game, guys.
Now it comes down to an onside kick or stopping this red hot offense.
You got to go onside kick, Jordan.
Yes.
You definitely get an onside kick.
How many yards was that, guys?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't even pay attention.
2-point conversion try. Did he get in? He did. 36-32 with 7:20 remaining.
This is the best ball game, one of the best ball games we've covered this year. I can't believe it.
We've had some good ones this year.
Huh?
We've had some good ones this year.
It always seems to be whenever we're recording, there's a good game.
Yes, you're right. And you want to talk about that, you know, I don't think you said you saw him throw one time. This is the second time, and they scored a touchdown.
Hey, desperate times calls for desperate measures,
You're
fellas.
right. And you know what's coming.
I'm trying to update Twitter and I can't feel my fingers.
Dude, I put my phone down. I can't feel it. My heater's going
Don't
full
take this
blast.
away. I'm getting ready to put this clipboard up. Put my hands in my pocket.
My heater's going full blast in my truck.
Here we go. Good sign that the kicker's back in. Number 26 was injured earlier, Gary.
All right.
Onside kick coming. Hold your breath, folks. Offsides. $27-9 was that final score for Rose Pond to Quincy.
Hey, that's not a bad score, man. That's a high scoring offense that they kept out.
You think Sacred Heart was pissed? 69-0 win over North Central.
You saw they went back to #1.
Yep. LCA beats Welsh 49-13. Onside kick coming.
Running back was a big reason.
And it got the bounce and oh, I thought they had the football. I thought he caught it and he was about to take it to the end zone. I'm not sure what happened.
Fellas,
Got an injured Mustang down, Gary.
fellas, do you still run your offense? Or you try to
You got to run the football here. Or if you go for the knockout punch. What you think, Gary? Run the football or you go for the knockout punch?
Run your offense. Just run your offense. You gotta just run the offense.
I'd like to know how many yards per play Red Rivers is averaging, because I guarantee it's over 10 easily. I'd say about 15 to 20 yards a play. This team's on the move. Huh? This team got the ball. Yep. Walking hard. Oh my God, Jordan, look. Dude, that's gonna be over 100.
That's going to be a game of the night caliber right there.
That's my helmet sticker. This might be my helmet sticker. That's crazy. They're in the third quarter. We're almost halfway done with this game.
And there's your answer, Gary. They run the football. And he's dancing around, making people miss.
First down, folks.
And he's going to have a Red River Bulldog first down. Might be coming back. Penalty flag on the field, holding against the offense. If you're the Mustangs, that's huge.
You know Mustangs, Jordan, you got to spy that quarterback
You cannot let him beat you down this stretch.
He is taking over this game, fellas.
Right. But you have to also put pressure on him to where he's moving, and you got to have a spy on him. So basically, what you have to do is you have to send probably both of your linebackers to go get him.
Jordan, STM just scored in 3 plays.
Oof. Oh, man. Quarterback throws a dime. Oh, my goodness. Could have been picked off. No, he overshot him. Overshot his intended receiver.
Fellas, I don't know if y'all realize, they stopping the clock.
Second down.
Uh-oh.
I might, hey, if the new Call of Duty comes out, I might try to play with Navy because with him. Not Call of Duty.
Call of Duty?
Yeah, all they do is
Holton's cold. 2nd and 20, Gary. 7:05 remaining. There's a snap. Quarterback drops back to pass. Finds a man open in the flats. Makes one man miss. Makes another miss. And finally will be brought down. Well, I don't know why he's stopping the clock. He thought it was a first down. He got to get his head in the game. Gary, it is 3rd down and 9.
No, 2nd down. Remember, third holding call. Sure?
Yes, he's going to flip it. Quarterback rolls to his left, throws one, passes complete to number 1. Number 1's off to the races. Makes one man miss, still on his feet. All the way down inside the red zone. This receiver is something else. And he comes up limping. 6:24 remaining. I would love to know his receiving yards tonight.
Over 200, huh?
1st and goal for the Bulldogs. There's a snap. Handoff to the tailback. Gets in, runs through a man, and is stood up at the 1.
Wow.
They're not afraid of contact.
That time is bleeding.
Wow.
5:55 on the game clock.
That's going to be 2nd down.
Fellas, we're going to have to stop something because I'm hungry. I'm hungry and cold. That's not too good combination.
2nd and goal from the 1. They go I formation. Hand off to the fullback. Gets in. Touchdown. Bulldogs. Just like that, with 5:15 remaining, they extend their lead. And it's a 10-point game. And they're gonna send the extra point team out onto the field, try to make this an 11-point game. Hell yeah, we're cold. Hey, Sam asked y'all cold? Trying to get the right personnel on the field for this extra point. Snap, hold, kick. Kick is up. Kick is good. With 5:16 on the game clock, your new score, 43-32. Kinder wins 51-30, guys.
51 to what?
30.
like that dude. He cutting up.
Let me go check. They asked if Oakdale won.
I think they won big, huh?
And they kick this one away to call for the fair catch. That one fumble turned this whole game around.
Turned this whole game around. You're right.
And the fourth down stop, you can't forget about the turnover on downs right here.
That all came from a penalty.
I'm saying from that fumble,
Yeah.
that changed momentum, fellas. Because if they score on that day, they're back up 2 possessions.
And then if you don't have that holding penalty,
Hey, just imagine if that dropped touchdown, you'd be up 50-32 right now.
I'm very impressed with this offense tonight.
Hey, Jordan, tell you what, I'm going to pick Red River a lot of games.
False start. He should have never stopped, Gary. He should have just kept going.
yeah,
Red River's going to be a real good team.
correct.
Which team you said they were, Jordan?
They were 10 coming in tonight. They might jump into the,
Top 5? No.
I don't know if they can make that much of a leap.
About what, at least 7, huh? 7, 8 spot?
I need to go that way. I'm trapped.
At least a 7 or 8 spot, huh?
Stretch it. No. Like stretch it back to me. First and 15 for the Mustangs with 5:12 remaining. Quarterback drops back to pass, throws one, picked off. Holy cow! That might be your dagger. And the celebration starts for this sideline.
Hey, they put his safety high up the line.
In that case, you said, okay, y'all play here, you get back. First and 10, Red River on their own 45-yard line.
Yes, indeed, my friend. Hand off to the tailback, and there he goes. First down, Bulldogs. Game clock just hit under 5 minutes.
You got speed at both the running back and the quarterback position. You know,
Gary,
control.
Gary, I know it's still 4 minutes remaining. But what if they do? What a win on the road for this Red River football team.
You're right on
When
that.
nobody giving them a chance in the state.
Right. You're right. They came in as underdogs and they proved everybody wrong, really.
Handoff to number 4, dancing around. There he goes. Look at number 4. The tailback trying to put this game on ice. He will go the distance. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Stanley Mackey calls his own number. And Red River has extended their lead. You right, this 2A bracket will be shook up on Sunday.
Jordy, they're gonna go. I'm guaranteed they're gonna go to at least 6.
Hunter Bauer with Gold Preps, if you're watching, You got some points to determine out after this one.
Man, this is gonna. You want to talk about shake up the standings? This is unbelievable.
Extra point is good.
After watching this game, they're gonna be a high pick for me. 2A, right, Jordan?
2A.
They put up 50
They
points.
just crossed the 50. We said they'd score 40 a game. They're showing us right why tonight.
You stuttered there.
I'm excited.
Go blame it on the cold.
Oh, well, you look at it this way.
Just want to let y'all know I picked Red River to win.
In the first half, Avoyelles control the line of scrimmage and everything like that. The defense for Red River was getting tired. That's flipped the second half. You got an Avoyelles defense that's tired right now. Like I said, that fumble right there and that fourth down, that penalty that caused them to go back, that just took everything out of Avoyelles.
That's the only bad thing about a running team. When you got stuff thrown at you, you know.
But you still gotta look at their average. They're still averaging between 4 and 5 yards a pop.
Zone man took him down, Gary.
They gotta communicate with each other. I guess they're just not used to that.
Jordan, Walker Howard just threw a 60-yard bomb.
Oh my
Who's
goodness.
that?
Walker Howard.
What's the score now? 48, 48.
48 all? Oh my
We have to watch that one on the way home.
But it's gonna still be on the way home.
Third quarter.
We just gotta figure out how
They're
to
in
get
the third
to
quarter.
interstate.
Go down 71.
4:21 remaining. 50 to 32 is your score.
STM's what? Oh, they went for 2?
No, I think
Oh, East St. John missed one? Okay.
Picked up 5 yards there. Brings up 2nd and 5. Game clock just hit under 4 minutes. Handoff. It is going nowhere. Lost a yard, Gary. Game clock is at 3:30. Third down and 6. Quick toss to 5. 5 tries to get outside. He does. He's going to pick up the first down and a little bit more. Still on his feet. Crosses the 40-yard line. First down. Avoyelles Buck and Duck sponsored.
About the 38-yard line, Jordan.
3:05 remaining.
Yeah.
Waiting on the snap on 1st and 10. There it is. Handoff goes up the middle and picks up 5 or 6 yards. Gary, you got to think this is what's going to happen. They're going to try to score here, and then the game's going to come down to an onside kick. You got to think that's what the recipe here, because they're not going to get in shotgun anytime tonight.
The thing about it is, Jordan, is that you're still over 2 scores. You only had a 3-score game. That's what's killing it.
Where we at, Gary? How many points?
We got
It's an 18-point lead right now, so they're down 3
they're down 3
possessions.
possessions.
So
We don't have enough
You ain't got no. You have no time. Just this one's over, Gary.
Jordan, St. John's about to score again.
1:43 on the game. 1:48 on the game clock, and it's a first down for Avoyelles. And it looks like we have an injured Red River Bulldog down. Oh, I couldn't see that far, Gary, so it's a Avoyelles player down. '79 was the injured Mustang down. There's a look at your scoreboard, folks. 1:48 remaining. What a win for this Red River football team, coming on the road to the number 3 team ranked in the state and hanging 50 on the scoreboard. They try to go quick there. They blow it dead.
I don't think they would put it ready.
Right. Load that. I can start loading that if y'all want, so we can.
Now it's ready.
Let's take a decision. Player of the game. Player of the game has to be number 9, Trey Smith, the quarterback. Number 9. Would y'all agree?
Yes.
Some big passes and also some big runs. .130 on the game clock.
They're going to do everything in their power. They're going to try to
And it's going to be blown up. Look at this. Who's that, Gary? Is that number 6 on the tackle? We almost lost the camera there, folks. That's what happened. Sorry about that. I think that was number 6, Trenton Grigg, that blew that play up. Ball is on the ground. It's a scuff forward, and I think the Bulldogs might have the football.
That might have been an incomplete pass.
And it is Bulldogs football. Turnover with 25 seconds remaining. And we will go to the best formation in all of football, Gary.
Right.
Victory formation is coming.
You are, Jordy. 2 major things. That fumble and that penalty turned the momentum completely around.
Pickoff.
Huh?
The pickoff.
And that pickoff, right. So, yeah, those 3 things.
Interception.
Yeah.
That stalled them. They were on the way to score another touchdown.
1-0 down the way. There it is. Red River comes on the road and shock the Avoyelles Mustangs. Let the celebration begin. It's going to be a fun ride home for this Bulldog fan base and football team. Thanks everyone for tuning in with us. It's been an absolute pleasure to bring you Bulldogs and Mustangs on Friday Night Football. This was Under the Lights. We greatly appreciate you tuning in. From my colleagues, Holden Lee, Keith Crozier, and Gary Swallow. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching the show with us. We got the recap show later on tonight. If you have nothing else going on, we recap the scores. We give you our thoughts, and we talk all things football later on tonight. Brackets will come out Sunday. Where will your team fall? Where will these Mustangs fall after tonight's loss? Where will this Bulldog team fall after tonight's win? It's going to be interesting. Sunday's going to be fun. Safe travels to the Bulldogs on their way home. One last time from Avoyelles High School. Final score, Red River 50, Avoyelles 32. Signing off. Good night.